I can't leave you guys hanging on that screen for much longer. Give it a second and it should, hopefully, pop up with what I'm playing today. That looks about right. Hello, welcome to FM4. I need to de-zoom my footage. I really need to de-zoom my footage. There we go. We've got an actual screen. And because I don't know what else to do, I'm going to start with what I always did. There's a custom somewhere. Man, this game has so many memories. Right, we need some AI for what we're going to be doing today. As for... I don't want laps, I want time. Is it bad that I still know my way around these menus like they're nothing? Is it bad that I know my way around these? Like, literally... obviously compare best laps. Because we're going to do one of my favourite pastimes in this game. I'm going to need my... Where is it? My good old reliable. There it is! There's my good old reliable. And now this is where we start taking the piss with the AI cars. I feel painful not being able to experience this game myself. You will! Get a 360! Buy a copy! I have the Steelbook version myself, of course I do. I have all the DLC, so we can experience everything together. Yeah, it'd be wrong to not include these, I suppose, even though we are going to be flipping them over. For at least for this first bit, because like this is a pastime of mine. This was a pastime of mine that I used to do all the time in this game. I used to get AI in a race, whatever they may be, and just flip them over, so I thought it was funny. This car had a lot of colour options. But yeah, I found a lot of fun as a kid in just flipping over cars. I thought it was quite funny. I still think it's quite funny. Obviously, some of these cars are DLC because I own all of it, such was the way I was back as a kid. So don't worry, we've got access to everything, legitimately as well. Oh, we got CRZ, why not? I feel bad trying to flip over the 2000 GT, but hey ho, needs must. Needs absolutely must. That's an interesting colour. What else should we add in? Well, wouldn't be a Forza race without fucking... I don't know what it would be a Forza race without, actually. Ignore me. Oh my god, the fucking barge. The fucking barge! We gotta flip over a rabbit, come on. We have to flip over the V-dub. It would be wrong not to. It would be really, really wrong to not flip over the Beetle. Not the Beetle, the Golf. I can't talk today. Toyota Aygo, I suppose that's another option, sure. We're gonna have our work cut out trying to flip over these cars, by the way. I have a plan, and it will work. Fucking Datsun. We've got to flip over a Nissan Micra in brown. The only acceptable outcome there. What else would be fun to flip over? I don't think we're flipping over a particularly... We need a car with a short wheelbase that's quite tall. We are definitely not... I mean, I suppose we could give it a go. Let's see if we can flip over a Prius. That is a I'm going to want that off. Let's go double check. The Beetle's so shit it doesn't have a PI stat. So again, what we're doing is a little game mode I like to call AI flipping. And what this means is I have to basically set a lap, as long as it's clean, and then we're going to go flip some AI as best as we can. All the AI in multiplayer named after developers, which is fun. This thing I remember having terrible brakes and terrible handling. Oh. Yeah, that really worked. Guess we gotta go do another lap. I've obviously had to turn the in-race music off because that's all licensed, although the menu music isn't. You also can't turn on the track limits for this track, or games rather. Like, you have to know where the track limits are, which are usually defined as the white line. This game is very floaty. Compared to Motorsport 2 anyway, it's really fun. It could also be the fact I'm in a white, I don't know, 1,000 horsepower Cayenne. It could also be that. I imagine it's that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, car's a little bit sus. Car is very sus, actually. It just slides and... Oh, my next lap's dirty as well. Are you fucking kidding me? We've actually got to go through the track properly as well to set a clean lap. Oh, man's right. I actually am, and it's engine swapped as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to set a clean lap so we can start flipping over the AI. But to set a clean lap, you have to not dirty your last sector, and then go through the track normally. It's just setting a clean lap at the end of the day. We're like a billion mile an hour quicker than the AI. Because they're all in. I did shave. I did shave. I needed to. My facial hair was starting to piss me off actually. Oh my god, we've had a mare. That's a Signet. Toyota 2000 GT there. I know. Thank you. I actually know a really fun glitch with this game that involves the TG test track. I have to admit, I do know a really fun glitch. It's actually, well, it shouldn't be surprising that it's fun. But, I think you guys will find it amusing as well. I've just got, oh my god, my next lap is dirty as well. At this point, I'm just lapping the TG test track. Shout out to the VW Beetle doing a 2-minute lap time. They don't send this around Top Gear. To be fair, do you know what the crazy thing is? This save file I have, oh my god, what am I doing? I might actually have to turn traction control on. This is not very drivable. Either that or I turn on auto brake and start braking a billion years ago. Like, I'm braking at like 150 meters and locking the brakes up and the car is barely slowing down. I literally cannot turn. What am I doing? VW Bus, that was one of these special events in Gran Turismo 5. I know the ones, but I think did we do it on stream when we last streamed GT5? I don't remember. I know we did part of the Nürburgring. You need ABS. No, I need TCS in this car, probably. It's not very drivable, I must admit. It's struggling a little bit, and I'm trying to set a clean lap, which I'm probably not going to do with all these fucking AI here now. Here we go. My next lap's dirty as well. Where is the fucking... Oh, you can't slipstream either. This game was a lot stricter about setting clean laps. Like, a lot stricter. Trying to corner was essentially the Titanic. Yeah, true. We'll try that again, because I'm running out of time. I want to flip some AI, which means I have to reliably do all of my bullshit on the first lap. Because the AI can't beat my time anyway. So we'll try that again. I remember grinding British lightweights on this track for money. It wasn't effective at all. It's also only 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which isn't very warm. Where did the Beetle start? The Beetle's there. The Beetle is by far and away the slowest car in this class. Right, all we gotta do is set a clean lap. That's it. We don't need to do anything else. We just need to set a clean lap so I can start pissing around with the AI. Because pissing around with the AI is funny. Okay? And I will have no one tell me otherwise. Because this is a figure of 8 track in the way, it has something to do with the way that this is a figure of 8 circuit, and the way Forza deals with resetting flipped cars. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But basically, the reason why we're doing this right now, oh god, like look, I'm trying to brake, not locking the brakes at all, and I'm barely slowing down for this corner. At least you actually have to feel like you have to take a realistic. This is probably about as realistic as it got back then, because like you had a big boat of a car like a billion horsepower like this. Obviously you couldn't corner very well, and you were sliding everywhere. The tyres couldn't handle it, or whatever bullshit reason you could give, right? Okay, that is part 1. Just sounds like to me. We've set a clean lap, that's all that matters. It's 15.5. The AI is not going to get close to that. Where's our resident fuck boy? That was a great. He's rolled. He's dead. Anyway, I'll show you this glitch now. So obviously we've just rolled him over, right? So if we go around the track, I don't know if you'll see, but his dot on the mini-map will probably reset in a moment. I know we're like half a lap ahead, or whatever, but his car will reset on the map, and then he's stuck there until we approach him. Feels like a more violent version of Mr. Bean. A little bit. I enjoyed AI functions on this game, so obviously we're coming around the correct bit he's coming on now. So his car's finally got going again. I don't know which way he's going. Oh, he's going that way. Okay. So yeah, what we want to do, basically, is we're on the fast bit of the lap now. So what we want to do is wait for the AI to come back through. Oh, I forgot. Of course I did. I've got to turn collisions always on. Oops. But yeah, you can have fun with this game. You can have a lot of fun with it. It was just a sandbox racing game. It was just a sandbox race. God damn it. Where's always on? There it is. Right. I'm gonna also change it to. Let's go with lobby points, whatever that means. It probably means everyone's on 0. But now we've got it correct, this should work. I'm hoping. We've just got to get a clean lap and then we can start having fun. I don't want to spend too long on this, because there's so much more to this game. And the engine audio is just... it's so good. The engine audio in this game is just so goddamn good. Like, every car sounds like how it actually should, and that includes the Liana sounding a bit shit. I have to admit, it sounds a bit shit. There's the Liana. There's a Kia Siege somewhere in that group of cars, but we're not going to see it. This is also when manual and clutch could be done together rather than the clutch, gear, clutch mechanic you have to do in the new motorsport. Cool. This car was always my go-to ramming car for the AI ramming when I was a kid. Like, this car has been with me for the better part of like 10 years. This car has not changed since I built it 10 years ago. I wish I was making that up, because this game came out in 2011, obviously, and they updated it until about tail end of 2012, just about. And I think the last DLC they added was the 13 Viper. It is one of the cars of all time for this particular game, anyway. But I will show you how many hours I put into this. Like, you would not believe. I still put hours into it now, which should say a lot. That should say a lot about how much time I put into this game. Like, no joke, it should say how much time I put into this game. Because that beetle now lasts still. We didn't hit the signet, but that beetle was still officially last. So we want to be on the follow through, because the glitch needs to be with us taking half a lap round. So we need to flip it on the follow through into the tyres, basically. 143.8 Protector, and who knows what the AI is going to bring. 48.0, 48.9. Whatever Tector's in, he's flying in that thing. I don't think it's the Prius. That was a sick skid, if I do say so myself. Is he in the Liana? No, he's in the Prius. That explains a lot, honestly. So we need to wait for the cars to come through the follow through, because that's when they actually have their speed. So we're going to have to wait here a moment. But like I said, all the cars sound terrible. It's great. And here comes the Beetle. The Beetle's the loudest car there, that's hilarious. I have no idea if we're going to be able to flip over the Prius, by the way. I'm hoping we can, but it involves them being reset in like this specific area. You can probably already see where this glitch is going, right? Can we wreck this Prius? He's going fast enough, but is it front heavy enough? You know what? That should do it. That should do it. The AI will come through, they'll probably just about avoid it. Yes, they will. So we've got one flipped over car, which is all we need for this glitch, right? I'm hoping it resets in the perfect place, and you'll start seeing where this glitch goes. So you know how I said that you do half a lap, the AI resets, and they won't get going again until you come up to lap 1, right? So you might have just seen on the screen over there, the car just reset on the left-hand side. It's very faint, but you would have seen it, maybe. Just behind my head, actually. And you probably could guess what happens here. So we are obviously not doing the full lap. We are only halfway round, which means you get all the AI come along like this, which is just really funny. And that Prius, by the way, is a brick. That Prius literally cannot move. If you think I'm joking, you can tell. Look, the Beetle can't do shit. Here comes the fucking rabbit, and bonk. And bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. They're all getting stuck. The AI are dumb as shit. And then they'll all figure it out, and then slowly figure their way around the car. The AI just can't do shit because that car's a brick. I don't know why that's a glitch, but it is, and I'm so glad that it look at the state of their cars now. They are legitimately fucked. And you could already circus music. Well, you could already see where the next bit's going, right? Like, surely you could already see where the next bit is going. Look, there they are, all down there. You can see when they're coming around. There's even a beetle over there. Beetle's about to fucking die. But that's okay, it's a beetle. Like, you know, people do it all the time. Here. So they're going to be coming through the follow through. Bonk. Doesn't matter where the AI are. The AI don't care. Look, and smash, and smash. Yeah, the AI tries slowing down, they can't do it, and just crash into the back of the Prius. The best bit is you can actually move the Prius by hitting it from the front. Wow. Wow, that 2000 GT has... Hey, Pat just stand. Let's fucking go, my guy. Let's fucking go, my guy. Look at this. He's trying to get going. They've both reset. Of course, because we're only half a lap ahead, the game doesn't think we're coming up to lap them. So now we've got 3 cars stuck in the line here, and they all can't get going. It's great. Oh god, they're all starting to cross over on each other now. This is going to end in pain. Hello, CRZ, followed by the Beetle. And then here comes everybody else. Liana, bonk. Signet, bonk. And Seed, bonk. Yeah. The AI are dumb as bricks, and I am fucking here for it. It's just so good. I don't know why this is a glitch. I get the logic behind it happening. Our brick wall is coming up. It actually is, but it only works if they're upside down. Golf is trying to get going. Here comes... I think it was the Igo. So that's the only like micro box we have going here. Is that the Beetle over there? Yes it is. The Beetle's half a lap down. Soon the AI will start colliding in the center over there, and that will also be glorious. Because that is a thing that happens. The AI will hit each other. It's not like the one in Gran Turismo where they perfectly set it up so you go through all the cars. New CRZ just... Yep. CRZ had a brain fart. CRZ could not do it on a cold night in Suffolk, apparently. He's trying to get going. Here comes the next car. Bonk. That was Liana. Oh my god, they're going side by side! The Cygnet's rolled over! We've got 4 in a row! We've got 4 in a row, guys! Let's fucking go! Oh, this is great! Oh my god, look at them all trying to get through the gate. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, they're all resetting into each other! This is... I think we broke the game, guys. I think we broke the game. They're all stuck. They're all spawning into... How is the Beetle still going? No fucking way. Every other car is right here. Every other car is right here, and the Beetle is literally the last car standing. Wow. Look at this bullshit. They're all inside. I don't know what to make of this. What? Oh my god, the engine notes. The engine notes are incredible. All of them are missing their bumpers. That Beetle's still trying to... German engineering is the world's finest. Do you know what the best bit is? I can probably hit these guys from the front and they'll actually just jolt backwards, I'm pretty sure. Is that Beetle going to make it round? Is he going to roll over? No, but... Oh. He might get stuck, you know. The Beetle might get stuck. The Beetle might be joining this little party. The Beetle might be joining this little party. If we've done it and we get all 11 AI in that trade, I'm going to be so fucking... I've never done that before. I have never done that before in all my time AI flipping. I have never ever had all of the cars stuck in a train here. Oh my god, we've done it. We've fucking done it, guys. We have made every AI stuck in this massive train of something. Fucking, who needs a human centipede? Just get the car centipede. And look, if I ram them from the front, they won't reset or anything. Like, it won't fix it. But look. Can I clusterfuck this in? The game's had enough. It won't let me clusterfuck the cars. They are all too compacted. Oh my god. They're all being pushed back in a line. Even I can't move when they're that sturdy. Like, I'm having to full on go like this to move it. Shall we see what happens if we go finish the rest of this? Nah, we've got to go finish the rest of the lap now. We've got to. Which way did we go? I don't remember. We'll go 3 and walk. That's comical. And they'll just sit there like that until you go 3 and walk. I don't know which. What? Is everyone on the follow through, right? Does it matter which way we go? I mean, at this point, I don't need to care about the track limits or anything. So, but we were on the follow through. No, they were on the follow through. So we might be okay. This should, unless they all like start spawning around in a fuckball. Maybe. Kind of. They all kind of fucked around and found out. That happened, I suppose. We'll kill the rabbit. Yes, you can roll the AI over by going to the grass and spinning it. It is very funny. All the AI have finally got going. It's just this clusterfuck of cars over here, which is funny, honestly. Because look, you can even drive head on into them. They're so oblivious. They just don't know how to cope. What is coping? And then like you can make like the world's tightest racing grid ever. Do you know what? There's a Prius. Let's beat up the Prius. Prius is fun. Yes, you could drive a Prius in this game. I know Gran Turismo let you do it first, but like this is the only time I think the Prius has ever been drivable in motorsport. And then like speedy car. You hit the sign and just did spins. There's even a smart car. Even Gran Turismo doesn't have smart cars. And yes, you can beat them up, and yes, it's really funny. I also think it's a rear-wheel drive car, actually. The Beetle's holding a Prius, that's quite funny. And that's what I did a lot of the time as a kid. Obviously, I played properly and I started competitively racing here, but oh my god, punted the Signet at the end of the front. Ah, yes, they put sticky grass here so you couldn't just cut around the outside of the hammerhead. It doesn't stop people, though. Yeah, they had a lot of sticky grass on this track that was basically, if it isn't the main track, don't go on it, basically. And you could beat up the AI, and this is what I did a lot of the time. I don't understand why I did it, really. I couldn't tell you why I did this as a kid, I just thought it was funny. But you can see why. Yeet! Yes! We flipped over the rabbit again! Oh my god. Nah, we gotta fuck this car up, man. We've gotta fuck up the rabbit. Not realistic crashing physics. And the AI will try and get going eventually. It just sees track over there and will start dropping towards it. Logic be damned. When I'm running around competition. I mean, to be fair, it is 100% plausible that you can just go fast as fuck on the grass, right? It is 100% plausible that you could go fast as fuck, just do this with your car, and there you go. Easy. Shall we put our car really deep into the sticky grass? Look how sticky this grass is. You thought the rest of it was bad. Look at this. I wonder how long it'll take the AI to get out. There we go, lawnmowering! What a camera shot. What a camera shot. CRZ got the fastest lap, the Prius is washed. VW Beetle 2 minutes, 0.7. That's crazy. It's such a stupid game. What a respawn! What a fucking respawn! sounds of GT's like bang. Oh, that's great. That's great. The way we usually did it with friends is we did the Nordschleifer. We did the Nordschleifer. Obviously, you can't change the track conditions because it's not one of those tracks. But we did the Nordschleifer, and we would flip over all the AI, complete a lap, and then reset all the AI to see who would win the race. That's what we used to do anyway. But I think for this we won't do that because we've just had our AI flip. So let's do an actual race around one of the tracks of all time, right? And we're gonna do it in race cars. Like we're gonna put them on a high difficulty. We're gonna put them in race cars. Obviously, collision mode always on. Grid ordering random. End of race time to none. No compare best lap scores. We're going to set these guys up for a proper race, right? I'm gonna get in a race car. They're all gonna get race cars. It should be great. There was one of my first ever Tourer liveries. Which else was there? I got this one made for a couple of championships. You can see a really old team logo on that car. I have like 3 versions of the Viper. Okay, just leave me alone. What else? Well, I think I made. Did I make that one myself? I don't think I made that one myself. It looks like something I would make though. My friend made a few of these actually. Now, of course I did. Of fucking course I did. That one was what a friend made for me. I know who that friend is. Hello, Pokey. Shout out to you, my guy, for still having all my liveries. Of course, this is what Kid Me was like. Kid Me was like this. I'm sorry. That was one of our. That was our actual Tourer. That was my first ever race car, actually. That was when I did the 2013 Tourer 24-hour Le Mans. That was one of mine. There's an official Tourer sponsored car, which was quite funny. That one was also one of our race cars. That was also one of our race cars. That wasn't. But yeah, there were some genuinely decent like cars here. It was really, really cool. I'm gonna pick a car that the AI can't get a livery for. So we're gonna pick the Audi because I hate myself. And let's go get these guys in actual race cars now. What could we possibly put them in? Well, we've got some V8s. We've even got just a couple of GT300 cars, which is really cool. Let's put the Hesemi Sport Z in, so I thought that would be fun. Obviously, you can have the 2 NASCARs as well, but I don't think that's going to work here. We'll get the Z4 GT3, so at least that has a livery. What else should we put in there? Well, it'd be wrong to put... Again, this is the only time a racing Gallardo has ever appeared in Forza. We'll put the Forza sponsored Viper in there. Again, that's DLC. What else can we put in there? Because all the AI will be in stock cars, we won't. I remember that was in the first ever car pack. I remember that coming out and it was in the first ever car pack and it was a brand new car at the time. What, 2011? That car came out. I also think it's the best race car in the class, so it should do really well. What else have we got here? What else can we pick? We've got the normal Vipers. Let's get the M3 GTR because we need for speed fans. We could get the old M3 GT2, but that's not relevant. We'll get the Corvette CR1 because that car sounds fucking incredible. Obviously, we'll get the Ford GT. There was a Jag I remember in this class. There it is. None of these cars were particularly balanced. They didn't bother balancing for this game. There's the SLS GT3, which was brand new at the time as well. I suppose the other thing would be for the McLaren GT3, which was also brand new at the time. But there's also a Porsche, and we don't have one of those yet. So shall we be funny? Shall we get the older Flying Lizard Porsche, or shall we put? We've got a GT. That's an old one. That's a really, really old Porsche. Let's put that one in. Okay, now I'm turning the traction control on because I don't trust myself. This should be good. All the cars, by the way, sound fucking amazing. I just want to point that out. Like, the race cars actually sound like race cars. It's great. We'll also do a some prototypes on some R2 class. I think that's fair. We'll get some race, like, road cars as well, so... I know I won't be able to do much here, but if we set up, like, a hot lap challenge like we did with the AI for the AI flipping, we will do some engine audio flybys, which are also really good for whatever we can do anyway. I'll have to park somewhere that's kind of out of the way of the racing line. We are at the back, of course we are. Oh my god. I don't want to clutch on. I can't change my assist. No! I can't change my assist in this car because I should have double checked the assist before we Forza 4, my beloved. Hello Griffin. We're doing some actual race car. You just missed us doing some AI flipping with Top Gear. Oh my god. Oh, what's going on here? The Z is struggling a little bit. Oh god, the rear is so loose on this car. Of course they put the fucking Porsche in first. What else are they gonna do? But at last... I shaved. Hello Samurai. How's it going? Oh! It is literally like the goated game for me. This is... For me, this is one of the games of all time. Like, this is up there with Skyrim. In terms of driving games, at least, this is up there. This has to be one of the greatest races ever made. Period. And I have clearly lost my edge in this game. Either that or this Audi is a piece of crap to drive. Probably a mix of both there. I can't lie. That's a wall. I'm so sad that all the backend servers are down. I don't have my clan tag next to my name anymore, but it still acknowledges that I am a VIP, so that's okay. Gotta get all them perks, you know. Oh god, car. I can't do what the community is really what kept this game alive for so long. The fact that all the cars they were adding were new to the series, they were all brand new race car releases. That means no Forza Motorsport, my favourite multiplayer mode. Yeah, unfortunately, which is a shame. Although the servers still work, they're just very, very limited. I think now you can only do private races, all the official modes are gone, but you can still do private races, which is all I could really ask for, because I think private is peer-to-peer, I'm pretty sure. Private races were peer-to-peer, so you can still play privately with friends. You could still get 16 men technically into a lobby, but that would be your lot. You'd have to set everything up yourself. Like, even car football, if everyone had the DLC, you could still play that. But you can't play it with AI because they're not programmed for that shit. Because of course they're not. But that was the mode back in the day. Car football, there was tag heat here. Oh, 100%, same with me. This is back when CQR were top of their game. F4H was still a thing, like before Super GT joined on. PTG were actually reputable. You know, this is where all those Crazy JDM was still crack, BAM was still crack. You know, this was the team. This was the game. TX3 was still around. Like, I still have some of my old Torah live. In fact, I'm pretty sure I still have some really old Torah footage on this save somewhere. I'll have to see if I can load it up. I think I did it once before when I last played this. We are destroying the AI. I can't lie. I might set it up as a hot lap challenge so we can set a lap and then let the AI do flybys. But I'll have to show you, like, some of my old race cars are still here, look, which is insane. Like, if we go through all this stupid shit here, like, there was one of our cars for ISCC 2014. That was one of our cars. What else was there that we ran that year or around that time? I really don't have that many in here. There's my Gallardo, my first ever race car. That's why it's not in the LMP colours. That's why it's not in the LMP colours. But that was another one. I think I made that one for myself actually. Have a car and a Sparko on there. We don't talk about that. There was a Tora GT Omega sponsored car. I'm reliving my memories here, man. There was another ISCC car that we had in the Corvette, which is still the best sounding car. There was one of my Mopar Vipers I had done. No, it's not. But if I quickly open up the class, like I could go through some of my really old cars here. Like we're talking, like there were some cars that I'm pretty sure I still have built very close to what they were at Tora. Somewhere. I've just got to find them. I keep forgetting that all the club cars now are unshared. No one else can drive them, which is a shame. I tried to get as many race cars as I could. If you have a 360, maybe. If you've got a 360, then you're pretty much screwed. There was one of my Fun Cup cars. I remember that because it was like that's when they did the underpowered overweight thing, and I went for Miata at Sebring, and it didn't work. That much I remember. That was my that was the first. I know I said that the Lamborghini was. I tell a lie. This was my first ever race car in Tora. Like my first big event was that Lambo. In terms of actual racing, this was my first car. This right here was the first car I ever drove in Tora. It's even got my old race number on there. I very vividly remember my friend painting this for me, which is just incredible to think about. Right? I also, believe it or not, still have some of the Turn 10 shared liveries that they gave out to people. This Vito was one of them, which was really, really cool. K&N livery is fire. You should see some of the rest of the liveries we had. That was one of my Spec Cup cars. Oh, that was the one I got 3rd place in. That was the one that I got 3rd place in when we did the Spec Cup for the Cosworths. And that's the first time I think I had 93. I made that myself, and that looked really okay. That was like my first proper livery I did, which is really weird to think about. Look, there's the Christmas Mugen Integra, which is a unicorn car. You can't get that car anymore. But that was the Season's Greetings car that we did. That was my touring car for Tora. My touring car for Tora, and it still got my 93 on it. That one was a Turn 10 gifted livery. That one I made myself, I think. I don't remember what for. I don't think it was racing. I don't vividly remember racing it. That was the car that got me reprimanded as a marshal, where I got marshal roll and then lost it in 24 hours. That was the car that got me that. That was the car. That was when they did a Rallycross Championship, and I made one of 2 cars. That was one of them when I was talking to a guy called Red Phantom, Richard Ogden. Yeah, that's how that car came about, and again is fucking cursed. What else was there? That's the actual car I ran for the Rallycross Championship. I made a Ravenless livery. That was the car that got me my first ever A-lobby pole position by like 0.004 of a second. But that was the first car that did it. Like some of my old liveries, you could tell when I was struggling. You know that Skyline? I don't. If you're in my team Discord server, you'll know. But in my old Skyline, my friend recreated that car. This was that car. This was that car that he remade for me, which is just wild to me. The fact that he went and remade that, which is really cool. There was my touring car for another season in the Integra. That was when we were actually having our first team sponsor. We had a team sponsor called Scoro Apps back at the day. That was the team sponsor we had for that. That was 2014, and before I got my number 93. That was for the 12 Hours of Silverstone 2014. I remember a guy called Alan Petrismo. Shout out to him, still good friends with him. He raced that car with us at the time. And he stopped playing Forza, unfortunately. He still plays Gran Turismo every so often, but nothing major. What else was there? That was the Toro Fun Cup. Again, another one of the same championship we did the Clio. That was another one. That was my second ever Toro Spec Cup. That one there. That was when I famously put the tyres up to 40 and rolled it over. We don't talk about that. What else was there in terms of my Toro race cars? I have a few. I didn't have that many because I joined quite late into the scene, but I still have a fair few sitting around somewhere. What else was there? Obviously, we've gone through all the R3 classes. Let's find the R2 class, wherever that may be. Now we're in R2s, which is where I have all my fun drag cars and stuff. That's when we had Z-Bot and we did the HCR 12 Hours of Suzuka, 6 Hours of Suzuka. I vaguely remember that one. Yeah, that was Happy Cat Racing back then. Like, Protos. Can't remember what that livery was for. I can't actually remember. What else did we have? What else did we run around that time? That's when I got my first ever top 3 in an Enduro. That was the car. It famously appeared. You'll feel old, Griffin. You'll feel old, but do you remember ATP Wheel Wash? He took a photo of that car, and that was my banner picture for a very long time. But that was the car that got me my first. I drove that with Statistic and British First to a podium, which was really cool. And then you got some protos here. I don't think I ever raced competitively in the protos, but some of the cars there are still really, really good. God, I remember all these fucking X-Class cars. I was an X-Class merchant back in the day. Do you know what? Let's back out of this lobby, because I'm going to make you feel even older. And if you guys are still looking around, like, if I go in my profile, media, my replays, I still have some replays saved from, like, the heyday. The heyday of... Oh my god. Tag. We had tag lobbies. There was an LMP multi-class race that we did. That's when I was trolling people in my Corvette. I don't know what I call good race. Oh my god. Nah. Oh man. I've got to. I know which. There was this race I did at I think. Yes, this was touring cars in the Integra. Griffin, I'm about to make you feel fucking old, okay? This race was recorded in 2014. This is 10 years ago. That's how long I've been on the scene now, which is fucking ridiculous. And yes, the replays, everything still work. Everything still works, the game tags are all still there. I'm pretty sure everyone still has their clan tags next to their names as well. Yes. Yes, I do. I have replays of a couple, not many, but really old Toro races from back in the day. And it has the starting procedure and everything. it had like I look, okay. You should show this in. You should show this to Tor or something. I would, but I have no real way of recording it beyond these live streams. Unfortunately, I'm hoping it is still loading, which is good. It's trying to load everything, which is a really promising sign. Yeah, here we go. Catalonia National Circuit. You could, if you went through the Tora forums hard enough, you could probably find where all of this is logged. And you can find out the results for all the lobbies and everything. I can't remember everyone who was in this race. I've showed this race before. Look, there's my car, as you know. And then game cameras. It's still got my old clan tag. This is so old, it has my old gamer tag. Look, in the top of the screen, under my name, it has my old gamer tag. That's how old this footage is. Look, there's BR Bolin 95. There's Jono the One. There was Gotti, who was driving for ATP, I think that was. Man Like Chaz, who I think is still Charlie Hart. There was Boss Keloid 666 with MVG Sky Shadow 5. So this is such old footage. John Oliver 1. Hailfire 97. Dave SP2. These were all about where me and you were. Connor 7195. I'm not actually sure who that is off the top of my head. There's Adam Watson 99. So I don't think this was a particularly high lobby. I don't think. But everyone was running and CRA Ball Fader. This stuff is so old that CRA is still here. And then there's me who was last in the fucking lobby. And I had such a good start. I was miles back, but I had such a good start. And it's even got replay cameras and everything. We're going to have to try and skip forward a little bit so we can get up to the... Like, there are so many old names here. I'll have to load up the Spec Cup race as well. I know they were. That's how old it is. That's how old the footage for this is. Like, obviously this is when, obviously this is how they used to do things back then. This is how good it was. I can't remember what time we went. I think it was like I assume it was the 3-minute mark. I assume. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the 3-minute mark that we go. Yeah. Or, no, okay, maybe not. Maybe it was 2. I'd so be going back to view. When did we start? Oh, it was 2 minute 50. Yeah, I had such a good start. Like, look at this lawn. Sky, like, fucking, he got off to nothing. Jono just went. He had me start, and then I just had such good acceleration compared to all these guys. I had such good I actually wasn't. I wasn't terrible, but like this is how far I've come as a driver now. I actually got punished from behind by Jono, and I don't know why I called it good race. I don't think I won at all. Adam Watson was very quick, so this is comparative, but I think he had a rear-wheel drive car, and yeah, I wasn't so much of a scrum, but I had to check up there because the guy in front was ignore all the engine damage and stuff. Someone went off the track. I can't remember who the other Integra was. I sent it up the inside of whoever that was. I can't remember their name. Some of these guys I remember, some of these guys I don't, depending on how popular they were in the community. But I think this only kind of happened at the time, because this was just after the season they televised it, because my Lexus was the first car I picked, and then I put the Integra, which I think I did okay in. I wasn't great, as you can tell. I'm still kind of struggling here, you know, casual corner cut here and there. Also, they still do. I just don't think I had the handling of these guys, or if I did, I didn't have the acceleration and the speed to match them. But like everyone's battling, it's just this is still the same league I race in now. This is just not everyone that was here has basically gone. Everyone here has basically gone as that Polo makes a fantastic save, and then I get turned into my Sky Shatter. Off goes the something. Can't remember what that was. But I think I was one of the very, very few drivers that year that was running an Integra. I started in 12, I'm up to 6, and there's like 13 laps of about 12 laps of racing. So it was about a 15-minute race or so, or about 20 minutes, I suppose. But this is kind of when I was really practicing. I don't think any of them do. I don't think any of them race properly still, but obviously ignore the damaged hood. It wasn't very accurate back then for like clutching and compressors and anything like that. But this, like I said, Adam Watson was a quick guy, but I don't think I was terrible. You gotta remember, I did put it on pole in A lobby at one point. I don't think I was that bad. I just wasn't the greatest at the time. I was a very mid-tier driver. I guess I still am, to a degree. But let's ignore the fact that there's a Yokohama sponsor and a Goodyear sponsor on the car. Let's just ignore that. Oh, there's a Michelin at the top as well. We got Bibendum on the car! Got Bibendum on the fucking windshield! Oh god, this is how shit the car was trying to photos even back then. I think I was, to be fair. Like, that is just a tiny bit of the old Toro footage. I think... Which race was that in the Cosworths? I think I did the Camino. Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, when was that replay dated? The 29th of July, 2014. So that is just under a 10-year-old race. Oh my god, there's old tag footage as well. I had a Cosy test. I can't remember what race. I'd love to see Toro. I think there's still old cuts of that, of A Lobby, I think, on their YouTube. You could find it. Yeah, this was in the Cosworth. I think this was A Lobby. In the Aston Martin Lola. We'll do a race with the Lola at some point. Yeah, Toro back then grew like massive lobbies. Like, absolutely fucking huge lobbies back then. They are nowhere near as big now as they used to be back in this game. This game was peak. It was so good that Toro peaked. I was there for the day where Tora's forum, the Forum Ocean website, hit the maximum users ever hit on that website in one day, which was like 4,000 people. Just for some comparison there. Yeah, it was the full circuit. Hey, love for fucking impossible if you weren't ultra. Still kind of is. What are you on, Danny? Still kind of is. And again, this is some really old. Who else was in here? I think we just went straight from the word go here. Who else was in this lobby? Look, we had Heidi T was in this lobby. Heidi T was in this lobby. Heidi Thompson, man. S2M Ranger, Buddergram, AEFR Scarhand. There's Danny Boy 20. Who's Benedict Racing? we got a Benedict Racing here. Connor 7195, TFR Magic, Cool 299, T32, CR8 Urban. Mate, this lobby was... Oh, there's so many people here. I think I had a really good race. I don't even remember where I started. Where did I start? 9th. Look at the start I had. Look at the start I had. Look, there's a BR driver in front of me. I was straight up his inside. He had to keep it wide, obviously. Everyone was just struggling at the start. I have always been really, really good on cold tyres. Like, look at this for threading the needle. We threaded the needle through 2 cars on a track that's about as wide as Derb. And then these guys are all running wide. That's how I got into 5th. I think, but that rejoin though, my man, God, do you know how old this is? Let me just pause that a second. Do you know how old this? Look what was on the. This was the same year, and it was just after, unfortunately, Jules Bianchi passed away. And they were running like tribute liveries back then. That's insane how far we've come. Yeah, I was still very good as a defensive driver, as you could tell. I was still a very good defensive driver. I learned my craft in these sort of races where everyone was in the same car. Someone ran a bit wide there. I don't know who that was, but they decided to keep off the track, sensibly. I went from like, what was it, 9th to 4th in one lap. I think this was A-Lobby. I think at the time this was A-Lobby, because Haley T's in here, but Haley T I don't think qualified, or if he didn't do very well. From what I remember. Definitely A-Lobby, I'm pretty sure. There's only 13 of us. And the Spec Cup was starting off at that point. I did mostly the Spec Cup series, a couple of touring cars, and a couple of Enduros, but that was it. I don't remember doing much more than that. Is that meant to be an is that meant to be an Escort rally racing video? Whatever I did to this car, I had it set up so well, it wouldn't slide, it wouldn't like even now, look, I've got the Benedict Racing car all over me. And then look, I made a move. Oh, I tried to make a move on the inside of this guy. I don't even know who's 299. I don't remember who was it. Paul 299. Of course it is. How did I forget? And then look, I tried around the outside there with 3 fucking wide. 3 wide. And then I got hit off the circuit. My man's got some lag going on there as he was just bouncing over the hill. Is that Sky? I don't think it's Sky Shadow, is it? No, Scarhand. So Scarhand, I remember. This game was just different gravy. The cars were just so slippery. They were so prone to. This has still got the old team logo on it as well. You can tell on the back bumper. This still has the old team logo. I don't remember if I won this race or not. I know I was battling for a really good position, and then I got kind of sent a little bit. Killed a man. I think I got some aero damage, and that was kind of my race over. I don't really remember. Shall we? I would. To skip forward is going to take forever. I'm still 4th. I think the physics are better though. They're very loose. It's very floaty. It's like driving on soap. That's the best way to explain how it is now. Oh, that's why. That's why I saved the replay. Yeah, look, I am still a defensive masterclass man at the age of 26. I was 16 when I was doing this. That math checks out. I was 16 when I was doing this, and then look, I got sent on the inside, my car just went round, and then, I got murdered, basically. And that was my race over. I think that's the only reason I even saved it. That was on lap 4 as well. Forza 4. Hello, Dunny. How's it going? We're just revisiting some old Torah footage that I have left on my console. You mean you were 36? Fuck you! Oh dear. And then there's some old tag footage somewhere. Like there's some old tag I don't remember what this was. This was on the 29th of October 2024. And you know what that meant if it was at Sunset Peninsula Speedway. Of course I bought out an Alfa Romeo GTA. This is some nostalgia, right, mate? You don't know the half of it. I'm reliving my... Every time I revisit this game, I always end up loading these replays on stream. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But this is back when tag was not a Horizon only thing. That's when it was in this game, and this is when the devs were just having fun. They didn't care. They were just having fun. This game was just nothing but fun. And I'm so sad that it's gone the way it has over the years. It's just so sad. Like, look, we're playing tag, and I'm in a fucking Alfa Romeo with like 600 horsepower. Oh, who else was it? Look, these are when all the tag still work. Look, my friend is. There's my friend. There's my friend who got a couple of people. It's so fucking laggy. It's so laggy, but it's so fun. Look at this shit. You could drive in the pit lane backwards, and there was no auto drive. And you can see everyone's stats and everything. It's, oh, I feel so fucking. Oh! American Swede. He was in a Porsche actually. Tag was just crazy though. And then there's me in my fucking absolute shitbox of a car. The tyre peak! The tyre peak! And then the suspension. This thing was rolling as shit. I could just out accelerate everyone in this little fucking shoebox. Oh, that's when I got tagged. I was so mad. The tyre. Like the yeah, my tyres poked really hard in this. That my tyres poked really fucking hard in it. I couldn't turn. My outer left was cooked. Oh, that's just. You can still make movies and still take photos. You can still take photos. I could still take photos from this replay. Look at this masterpiece, man. Look at this masterpiece, and you can have a big shot or a 0.9 megapixel or 8.3, and look at this beauty. Look at this beauty, man. I do remember Cat and Mouse. I do remember. PGR4 still works. PGR4 still works, by the way, if you want to play it. I did tag with the lads. What was tag with the lads? We were still playing this in 2014 with friends. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it still does. I don't remember what was this race. My friend had a. Oh my god, I forgot this. This is my friend's replay as well. This isn't even mine, but I know I was in it. But this is my friend's replay. Oh, 100%. I've got PGR4, I've still got my copy. My copy of Forza Motorsport 4 has definitely seen better days over the years. I still wish I had a 360. Oh yeah, I just remember this absolute clusterfuck of a race. Barely. I don't remember what happened. I think we were just pissing about with AI. I think we were just pissing about with AI at the time. Yeah, we were. And this is so old. My friend Pokey, who did all of my liveries. My friend who did all of my liveries back before we even had a big team on this game. My man went the Wayne Taylor route. We had a few DLC car, and then I just don't know what the fuck happens here. I just don't understand what the fuck happens here. The AI was fucking. They were something. Oh yeah, I went. I'm still. You think I was bad for having AI on Motorsport 2? I'm still doing it here. I'm still doing it here. I'm sad. What the fuck? This game was just fun. Oh my god, we got Panda. We've got Panda as an AI. Nice driving, thank you. This was 2014. So I'm still ramming AI. Was this a replay of Whacking Machine? And then look, one of the AI got stuck, and it got going again eventually. I've got a 360e, and it's the last revision of the console Microsoft made. It has lasted me 11 years. I hope it stays like that. Just some of the cars they had, like. Yeah, we went around wrecking the AI back then. Listen to the engine audio though. The engine audio for these cars is so good. That's the one thing I miss. I just miss the engine audio for these cars. Wouldn't be a Forza without the Whatever happened to the audio in Forza now? This is the one car that's never made it back to Forza. You could have it in different colours. Why has it got a Forza Motorsport number board on it? I don't actually understand. I've only just noticed that. What was Garcia? Oh, it's the R15. Was it actually? I wouldn't have known. But it was cool, it was in the game. And then, where's that? Do we still have the FLM? I'm assuming we do. I think the game's just crashed. Yeah, the game's just crashed. The whole console's just crashed. It was too awesome. You'll have to give me a sec, guys. I've got to reboot the game. The game crashed. Oh, god damn it. Oh, yeah, like, Motorsport 4 was, Motorsport 4 was, Red Ring. I don't think my console can get the red ring. It can't get the red ring. Too much nostalgia 360. Like, some of the footage in this is so old. Like, how old are we talking? Like, some of my friends' gamer tags are nowhere near the same now as what they were back then. And some of those people don't even play games anymore. I'm gonna have to bring up the page again. You'll have to bear with it a second while it loads. As much as I would like to play the intro for this game, as goated as it is, I don't think I can. Because I will get copyright struck into fucking oblivion. So I'd love to play the intro with It Starts by Alex Metric, but I can't. If you want to go listen to the song, go listen to it yourself. I remember Cameron Crooked. This song had a soundtrack by Spinning Records, actually. It was a Hospital Records. One of those two, but they were the record label for this game, apart from the original in-game music, obviously. Same. It was really cool to revisit it. It was so fucking good. I'll set up another race with some GT cars. Uh, we'll have to revisit some of the sounds of this game. Oh, I forgot about the fucking Auto Vista mode. Remember this? Remember when we could get in the Warthog? That was fucking insane back in the day. Like, we were gassed. We were so fucking good. There's so many Ferraris. There's a four-gun the Veloster Turbo for those who want to sit in a shitbox. SLR, the Zonda. You can see even sit in the 908. I don't think they are. No. No, none of this works anymore. This does though. See, look, you can find quick match and you can create races. I don't think anyone's playing this game. I don't think anyone's playing. If we find a session, I'm going to be. So are FM2s. Yeah, FM2s are still active, but I think that's because they're server side, not server side. Are they? I don't know. They still update, but I just don't know why. I think it's a bit more. I think it was just a bit more integrated back then. The auction house doesn't work on it anymore. No sessions found. No sessions found. No sessions found. No. 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 Such a shame. Such a shame, really. Please don't do this to me, Forza. I never did the track day lobbies. I always ended up playing with friends. I think the game's just had a shit. I'll have to wait for the game to figure out its moment and then come back. There we go. Oh, 100%. Like, this game just hit different. I'm gonna reboot it. This game's still got problems, but it does still work, which is the main thing. You can still play together with friends and everything like that. I'm gonna turn the light on in a moment. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly turn my light on and shit. Also, my internet clock on my computer's finally corrected itself. Why? Give me a sec. Right, we're back. Hello. Nowadays, I've had to join 20 leagues just to find Enduro on FM8. I want to briefly revisit the half the GT field like. Oh, man. Now we've got to do at least one.
This is the greatest Anglo-German cooperation since, ever. It's the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren. From Germany, the big badge on the front, and the 5.4-litre supercharged V8 that gives this car 626 horsepower and a top speed of 208 miles an hour. From England comes the grey and silver, biros in the top pocket, engineering know-how of the McLaren F1 team, who came up with the carbon fibre body and built the whole thing in their Surrey factory. As you might imagine, the marriage between these two companies from these two nations was not easy. Mercedes insisted the SLR had to be front-engined and look exactly like this. McLaren insisted this was not ideal for a supercar. Mercedes wanted a comfortable, well-equipped cruiser. McLaren wanted a hardcore, lightweight racer. The two sides couldn't even agree on what the SLR sounded like at full chat. Mercedes said it was like a Messerschmitt. The British reckoned it was more like a Spitfire. Yet, despite the disagreements, the end result was a very fine car. Monstrously fast and loud when you drove like you'd sat on a bee, yet relaxed and easy to live with when you didn't. The only real problem were the carbon brakes, which worked like a switch. But whatever, the SLR is dead now and the two firms behind it have gone their separate ways. Although strangely, Mercedes now make the SLS, a hardcore cruiser, and McLaren, the MP4 12C, a civilized supercar, which is somehow slightly ironic.
Man, Clarkson's voiceovers for these. Obviously, we've got to listen to the Morgan one and we'll do another race.
This cross-eyed curiosity is a Morgan Aero Supersports. As with all Morgans, much of the structure is made from wood. And if that sounds laughably old-fashioned, well, it is. It's also still made in the Malvern Hills of England in a factory so caught in the past that when a propeller aircraft passes overhead, half the workforce jumps. Surprisingly, the engine in this car isn't made from mud and leaves. It's actually a BMW V8 that makes a rather modern 368 horsepower, allowing this half-timbered sports car to get from 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. It'll even run on to 170 miles an hour before its Edwardian aerodynamics prevent it going any faster. I said sports car, but in truth, this is as much a sports car as Westminster Abbey is a top-class rock and roll venue. This isn't a car to compete with modern Jaguars or Mercs or anything beyond. It's a strange time warp for people who believe cars should come with built-in nostalgia and a special kind of hat. And if that hasn't put you off the Aero Supersports, you should know that there's also a version with a fixed roof, one of which is owned by Richard Hammond. The idiot.
Yes, there is the Warthog as well, and no, it's not narrated by Jeremy Clarkson, but is narrated by Jen Taylor. And if you don't know who Jen Taylor is, she's the voice of Cortana.
The M12 Force Application Vehicle, better known as the Warthog, is a highly mobile and adaptable platform serving the UNSC. Famed for its toughness and sturdy design, stories about hogs surviving numerous tours of active combat duty abound. But none is more well known than the tale of the Daedalus. Near the beginning of the Covenant War, the UNSC frigate Daedalus went down in atmosphere over the planet Galgaliel, smashing into the irradiated world's high-gravity surface. The ship's molten wreckage was scattered for hundreds of miles, an unsurvivable event. And yet, 4 Warthogs had, in fact, survived the impact. Marines from the motor pool had buckled themselves into the Hog's seats as the frigate plummeted to the surface. Strapped to the ship's deck, incredibly, the vehicles remained intact. Due to the security restrictions of the Cole Protocol, the Marines would wait months for aid. To survive, they used the Hogs to desalinate water and search for food. And they even programmed their radios to broadcast the distress signal that eventually led to their rescue.
I like how it's a 12-litre 1H injected ice engine. I love that. They actually gave it a canonical engine, which is great. There we go. Game set up now. We'll do Sebring because I hate myself. Oh yeah, like the Super GT cars are in R2 class. But I want to drive the GT3s again. briefly. Just so we can, because there was one car. I don't think Super GT was as partners as you think, but they did have license for a couple of cars. Because Gran Turismo ended up taking it in the end, didn't they? Like, look, there's the Opel V8 Astra and the Corvette. There's the number 6. There's the S7R, Viper Acres, DBR1, Porsche. My favourite boy, the Epson NSX, of course, SC430. Had the old 03 Skyline, which is really cool. We'll put it in a race, why not? We'll put the AI in a bunch of where's that Opel? They even had like some custom Audi touring cars, which was really cool. Obviously they had the C-Class. Why Audi did they? Oh, they had the Tiddy. We've got to put a DBR9 in. We've obviously got to put the Honda NSX in. Obviously we've got to have an Areca Viper. Corvette. Understandable. For what else is there? I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Oh, we got to dump one of these in. We'll put the Eclipse one in because that is probably my favourite. What else is there? Oh my! Do you know what? Did you know that this is the most voted for car on the forums to come back right now? That's what people want back the most. They really want the Fuel Ride back. What else do we put in? Some of these cars were from the previous game. It's incredible. Gotta put the Porsche in because it's DLC. Right, manual. Yeah, it is, but obviously the real car burned. Yeah, the car doesn't exist anymore, so I don't know how they're gonna get the CAD from Mazda. They'd have to use this model. Realistically, they'd actually have to use it. But I don't think Mazda have the CAD. I don't even know if Mazda still have the CAD for it. I do not know if Mazda still have the CAD for this car. Horseman at the back. Hey, look, it's Dan Greenawalt. That engine sound. Oh my god, the AI the AI were always really aggressive. They were always really aggressive in Seabrings. I'm doing what Kageyama couldn't do and win a race in this car. Oh god, what am I doing? twin turbo V8 this car. You could just see the car bottoming out, that's crazy. Apparently they're re-recording some engine notes soon in FM8. Supposedly they're going to go and re-record some cars. Car sounds like something from Project Cars 2. Project Cars 2 had very good engine audio, to be fair though. Project Cars 2 had some very good engine audio. In fact, I'm gonna put this game's sound design to the test. I'm gonna put this game's sound design to, because I have the Porsche DLC. There's only one car that we could test that should, give or take, say how the sounds like. Because if there's one car I know that Griffin knows exactly what it sounds like, and he already knows what car I'm going to pull out, we're going to need to go to the R1 class, and we might as well do it at Le Mans then. Project Cars 3 happened, and then EA said that's enough. That's kind of what happened, I can't lie. Look at these AI, man. Crazy. Man, the car design sounded so good. Right, Griffin, I'm going to put this game's sound design to the test. And do you know how I know I'm going to put this to the test? Because I'm going to pick the one car that you know exactly how it sounds like. And I want you to tell me if it's accurate. So let's set up an R1 race at Le Mans Old. Because this car is an absolute piece of shit to fucking drive. Gotta get that Microsoft Office FLM in there. Of course we do. My boy can't go a race without the TSO20. The Honda Lola, that also never reappeared in a Forza game. FLM09 baby. Wait, what was the fucking Mercedes? Oh, I remember what the Mercedes. Yes. What else could we dump in there? Get the Audi R8. It's a shame. But I guess that's due to the fact that they were modern back then, and they're not so modern now. But they're still really unique pieces of history that never got represented again. Griffin, did you see what car I picked? Oh, I would. Wow, you can tell me how the car sounds. You didn't actually. Well, you should recognize it when it's. Oh my god, this car's so slippy. This car's so slippy. Doesn't turn smoothly at all. Oh, okay, that answers that question then. So I guess Forza Motorsport 4 sound design wasn't all that great. The 96. It was only a leadable car for straight line, but look at it go! Look at the speed! Look at the camera shake! Look at the speed! I wonder if that's because they actually went out and actually recorded engine audio for it. Oh god, brake! Brake! That went to plan, didn't it? There's only one thing left to do to sum up the engine audio in this game. You! Ow. Oh. Fucking shit show back there. Did we ever figure out how this car sounds in Motorsport 2? I don't think it sounded accurate in that game either. I cannot stop this car. It does not turn. It just doesn't stop, it just doesn't turn. It just goes in a straight line over. This is the worst car beyond the SX4, by the way, in this class. It just doesn't turn. I should have let the AI drive this instead. The AI would drive this car way better than me. I'm not doing this car any favours. It's just so slippery and shit to drive. So there we go. We actually managed to find a game that does not. We found out Forza 4. We have exposed Forza 4 nearly 10 years later for its 962 sound, for not being accurate. But yet every other car is somehow. The AI could do a damn sight better job of driving this car than I could. I think every other car though is about correct. I think this might be the very rare exception. Is that 905 behind me? Well, whatever it is, it ain't catching me anymore. To be fair, this is very bad beginning. Just a little bit bad, we'll be fine. Also, interestingly, it's got the Rothman sponsorship. By default, it has the Rothman sponsorship. This had the cigarette branding. What the fuck? This is not a downloaded livery. Oh my god, the wind. Well, they have the proper livery, but what I mean is they usually put racing, don't they? They usually put racing above Porsche, but this has Rothmans. I cannot turn. Ow. I don't know what the grid order's looking like. How's that looking? Ah, yes, of course. The RS Spiders were actually pretty competitive. This was. In terms of R1 class racing, anyway. It was only a leaderboard car for any speed tracks. After that, it was basically nothing. Like, the performance stat of this car was just horrendous. Look at the AI driving this masterfully. We won Le Mans winner. Okay. Wait, have I never won a race at that? I have never won a race at that track in that car. That's mental. Oh, I know why. I'm stuck in R1. Oh, a lot of my cars are X-Class. That makes a lot of sense. Doesn't it? I want to go to R3s because there's a car I want to drive that just sounds beautiful in this game. And we'll do it at a fan favourite circuit that hasn't been in the game for a while. Right, where is my boy? There it is. I'll stick with a fair lady. We gotta get a Viper in here, of course. It'd be wrong if we didn't. you know, for the most wanted peeps. What else can we put in there? Ford GT. The Jag. Still can't believe that this Lamborghini never came back. I will keep picking it every time because it's such a cool car. The SLS sounds great in this game as well. Obviously got the Z4, which is like the slowest car in the fucking straight line ever. Oh, an Impreza. Let's put the JGTC Impreza in there. You know, for the fun of it. Obviously, we gotta have a Porsche. Oh yeah, the cars in this game, on the most part, maybe bar one, sound basically perfect. They sound basically perfect. Never, oh, never forget. The fucking Abruzzi. If only they added the GTR1 into this game, how fucking cool would that be? The Esperante. The Esperante GTR1. The GOAT. I don't think I can put into words how good this car sounds in this game. It sounds so fucking good, man. And we're at the back. Look at this old Tourer livery. You can see the old logo and everything. Crazy. This thing just deafens every other car in the grid. It's so good. V8 bolt. Oh shit, I'm so sorry, Lamborghini. What the fuck is a kilometer? I really wish they bring back tracks like this, Sedona, Sunset. I want to bring tracks back like this. These were cool. These were really cool. Why don't any of the V8s in the new FM sound as good? I don't know. Cockpit view, my beloved. Man, just this game was just so fucking good. Like everything about it was just. When did they stop caring? Like when did Forza just stop caring about the game? I just don't know. I missed my breaking point. The AI sound really good as well. The AI cars. If you park off the track, they won't bother. But listen. sounds so good. We'll have to do a sound test at some point. Yeah, that's probably fair. This Corvette is like the loudest GT car here. It's ridiculous. To think that this was a tourer car. To think that I was driving this competitively a long time ago. It's just insane to me. So angry. We'll have to set up a we're gonna set up a sound session, guys, with some of the cars in this game. It would be wrong if we didn't. So let me set it up. We might be sitting on the grid for a while, guys. Give the AI plenty of space to go set their laps. And set ours as well. And then we'll go park in a tunnel off the racing line and listen to all the AI fly past. Because every car, I'm pretty sure on the most part, sounds exactly like they do IRL. With the exception of the 962, apparently. Oh, we won't be waiting that long. Big gold text. All I can hear is that BMW. Yes, that was the BMW. So, I didn't say it to compare best lap. Fuck's sake! It's okay. It's okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I remember how to set up lobbies. I like how we're trying to do like sound tests and I can't even remember how to do them. Fuck's sake, it's okay. That BMW was the coated E90. Wasn't even the E92, mate. Get your facts right. It's the E46. Yes, it was the E46. Why does this track layout look like a nuclear explosion mushroom cloud? I'm just saying, by the way. Oh, now we're near the back. At least we're not near the BMW anymore. Oh, wait. Fucking V8 behind me. Fucking BMW, man. Probably sounds like that Z4 behind me. Yeah, it'll probably sound like the Z4 then. But wait until we get into the tunnel after we set our fast lap and beat the AI. See what the true pace of these race cars is. The AI in the Corvette, by the way, sounds amazing as well. It's not just me in the car, it's the AI in the car as well. It just sounds so fucking good. I might not even need to do more than one lap, assuming I keep it clean. Oh, 100%. Look what we found. Mr. Tyre Blowout itself. Oh, you dirtied my lap, you little shit. Oh yeah, being slipstreamed also ruins your lap, by the way. Just as a friendly reminder about this game. Oh, 100%. I think even, well, the Corvette's now, was it, a billet plane V8, is it now? Something like that? Man, the thing is, if you still have access to your, there is a way, if you can find it, if you can find your 360 history marketplace download, like your historic downloads on your 360 or online, you can start downloads to your console, which means that if you have the DLC, you can still remotely download it. So if you have any of the DLC for this game, and you can find your downloads history for the 360 archive on Xbox.com, you can reinstall all the DLC. If you have it, of course. If you didn't have it, then you're kind of out of luck. But this lap's dirty, so I need to back off, otherwise my next assume this would have been a polished V8. I assume. Man, oh shit. This game was my childhood, as you could probably have guessed. Like, I grew up on Gran Turismo, and then in 2010, I moved to Forza 3, and then I've not looked back, really. I still play Gran Turismo now, it's still a good game, very fun. Worth picking up the PlayStation 4, but it was just all Forza back then. Gran Turismo was losing ground in the car game race, and then GT Sport happened, and Forza 7 happened, and yeah, it kind of flipped back on its head, didn't it? Definitely now have a very quality over quantity approach, which is good. I think Forza tried to do the same, but their dev mishap with FM8 is, yeah, the developers were kind of shafted and. Big Sam, tell me about it. Can we set a clean lap? I'm hoping so. We're doing well so far. Very smooth run though. 1 minute 12.8. Now you know what that means. It's time for the engine audio time. Hooray! As I put my car into a wall. All the AI up here are starting to group up. They've all caught up to each other. Oops. Holy shit, the tick over on this car. Might be a bit hard to hear all the other cars, but. Oh, you can hear them in the other tunnel. That's cool. The sound design in this game was next level. I have to admit. Can't wait to see them all fly by down the tunnel now. We're kind of sitting here, and I know that's not exactly fun for viewing. Holy shit, V12 hours. Wait, which one? One of them sounds like a V12. I don't think any of them are. Probably the Lamborghini. Yeah, yeah, I know. I know it's a V10, but that's why I say it's probably the only car that sounds like a V12. Let's see if we can get one of them upshifting on the exit of the next tunnel. So we'll go back to the next tunnel. We'll have to do some of the road cars as well. I have no idea what we're going to pick for them, but we'll have to pick some of the road cars. Oh shit. Maybe some S-Class road cars. That definitely sounds like a V12, whatever it is. Yeah, but you haven't told me which car. Remember this drag strip here as well. So I don't know. Oh my god, I can't stop. I am washed at Motorsport 4 now. I'm big sad. I want to see if we can get them upshifting at some point in the tunnel. I want to see if we can get that upshift sound. Obviously the AI is still lapping the circuit, so they're trying their best. That Jag. Wait, are you on about the Nissan? Are you on about the Nissan JGTC that sounds like a V12? That's the V6! It might be the Nissan. That's crazy, man. I think it's the Nissan. I think it's the trumpet. god, that SLS, man. Well, there goes the Porsche. I think the Viper's a V10 as well. Is this a Nissan? Yeah, it is. I think it is the Nissan! You thought V6 was the V12! That Nissan is insane though, it sounds so fucking good. Man, the audio in this game is so fucking good, man. Man. It is definitely the Nissan. I think it's definitely the Nissan. I don't think they're dumping a V12 in a 350. I can't lie. As much I would love to think that. That Porsche still sounds good. Has the Gallardo finally cleared the Viper? Yes, it has. That Gallardo is supposedly the fastest thing around the track at the minute. By a good 5 temps. Man, that 350 just should not sound that good, but it does. I think that'll be it. I think we'll run out of time before the next one. I'm probably going to be wrapping up soon. We're going to do one more run, I think, with the sounds on this game. And then we're going to get some of the road cars, so we'll have to have a look. We'll do one more, like I said, and then I'll wrap it up myself because I still have work tomorrow all day, which is fun. Game setup, S-Class. We'll say it for a bit shorter. We'll still do... I still need to do the full, otherwise we don't get the tunnel. Which is a shame. Let's select a car. I don't know what we're going to pick. I don't know what we're going to pick. could pick a right. Well, fuck it, we'll pick it. Nah, because oh, this. I want to pick a car that we're not going to run against the. Do what? The AI can't pick that, so maybe that's an option. Why do I have a S-Class Golf R? What the fuck was I building back then? Jesus. I'll pick a Camaro. YOLO. So obviously the first car we're picking has to be this. And obviously it is going in black. You know. Next door, we could do a 177. But again, I think it'd be wrong if we didn't do a Ferrari. So let's do the Italia, because that's probably the best one. Personally, I think it's the best one. What else have we got? There's a. I mean, everyone always rates the Murcielago higher, right? Surely. If you want to see a car, let me know, and I'll drop it into the race. And don't worry, I'm going to drop them in because I know I'll get hate if I don't. Oh, I forgot Hyundai had these. Fastest car in a straight line does not fucking turn. What else could we dump in here? Not that. Oh, I suppose we could do the Mach 12. Cool little car. I kind of only want one of every man. Oh, the Salinas one. The Raptor is such an insane sounding car. From what I remember. Let's see, what else have we got in here? What else could we realistically dump in here that might sound decent? Fucking Zonda, of course. Is there anything else? No, it's a GTR. Obviously Koenigsegg, which is just a V8. I say we add the Zonda. This also came up with some wild colours. Like, you could get this in some aggressive colours. Of course, we'll do the same thing we always do. This race won't be as long, but the game, again, just sounds moi. I hope you guys have been enjoying this stream, by the way. I know I did say at some point I would play Motorsport 4. I didn't think it would be today, but I just needed something. I just needed something to play today. Let's go! Oh, we're pole. We got pole. Oh, it's the Camaro LM. Of course it is. Oh my god, car doesn't turn. That's not how the LM's meant to drive. It's a very lazy V8. car does sound good though. It does sound really good. $227 for the Camaro. Oh, we just nudged the wall there, but we're okay. Cool. The AI here are not quite as balanced in terms of their performance, it must be said. I keep thinking this thing will rev higher than it does. It's really annoying. No! I'm gonna have to set another lap because I can't ride. I wanna know who's at the back. I wanna know who's going so fucking slowly. I wanna know who's at the back going really, really slowly. Do we have a double wing? I think we have a double wing, guys. Yeah, we do. Extra downforce. Oh. tunnel time. The pace differences are insane. I'm assuming this is the MC12 here. No, it's the Zonda. They're all bunched together, so I'm hoping they spread out soon. What's coming down now? I think that was a Zonda. I thought one of the cars broke free anyway. Here comes the cars again, slowly. I'm assuming that's the Murcielago causing all those problems for those cars there because of how slow it was going around the track. Everything else has started pulling away now, so. I think that's the SLR. I think the S5S will get the XJ220, I think. I'm sure the AI will sort themselves out. both of them was in the LFA. I wonder what they were in. All the AI bunched up together. Yeah, I'm surprised the AI are struggling to overtake each other that much, but I guess that Corvette is kind of okay everywhere else. But the MC12 and the Carrera should just have it, really, in a straight up pace. I wonder if it's because they're all like squabbling over each other and everything like that. I wonder if that's why they're struggling to break apart. They all still sound really good though. The big gaggle of them there. Maybe I should have wrecked the Corvette so that the other two could have just got on with it, pulled away. Those two are still battling over there. That car's loud. Right, I think that'd be a good place to end it. Thanks guys for joining me on this little nostalgia trip. It's been so much fun to rejoin this game and relive some of my childhood, and maybe for some of you guys as well. That was definitely quite special. But yeah, I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, but it'll be again a late stream, so I work all day. So we'll see you then. Bye.